Hey folks, Jay Hunter's Garage coming to you with yet another project on this 2010 Ford Escape.
Look out!
In this episode we're changing some nasty carpet. So this is the carpet. I'm pretty sure that's coffee, Bar Stucks coffee maybe. As I sit here editing this, I realize you think the smell of the carpet is from the Starbucks coffee. It's not. It's just old mildew. Probably has something to do with hay in the car at some point. Back to the video. And I have cleaned and cleaned and cleaned and cleaned it. At least I spent a weekend cleaning it. And I can still smell it. So it's coming out. Alright, so to remove these seats, 4 bolts, just as easy as that. They're all 15 millimeter. For some reason, 2 up here had a rubber like insulator, like rubber insulator around them. So they look like this, and they have this star point. I don't recall the proper nomenclature for that, but that's all it is. That's weird. Everything else is these panels, which just clip in. When you pull this out, they're gonna likely stay in the body, so you'll want to pull those out and then put them back on your panel. One of them I got to get a magnet and try and get it out. So there is the console. You saw the chrome ring in here. I got a video taking this out to change the bulb for the shifter. So that comes out easy. This is the box out of the console. This is the other panel. You can see I'm missing a couple of these. So I'm gonna get that. Here's your star. This is a different size for the seat belt bolts. These guys. So this is just the next size smaller. And this one says, these come in sizes. Of course they do. Stanley Bobanley. Let me see. This is the kit of those. I have 11 Torx bits. There we go. 11 pieces. Okay, so T8, T10s, T15s, 5 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are T55, T50, T45. I don't know. It's whatever one fits in the hole. But I will tell you, the smaller one here fits, but it doesn't fit tight. This one fits tight. So use the one that fits tight so you don't break off your tips on your Torx bit. So next is removing the console. We have 10 millimeter and some 8s. Looks like 3 8s. Yeah, they're actually 7 millimeter. Plus a couple up in the top, up there. And it's got to be the same on the other side. Then this console comes out. Then I can remove the carpet. Here we go. All right, here's a 7. Okay, all the bolts are out, and this thing literally just slides out, just like that. So let me get this out of here, go put it in the garage. Bolts over here, 110, couple of 7 millimeters over here, plus the one up here. That's it. These two didn't have to come out, so I'll go ahead and put those back in. Okay, there is these 2 bolts back in, and there is one cable connection right here, and she comes right out. One panel on the driver's side held in by this little guy at the top right here, right there, and then these 2 just pop right out. Be advised, they will give you a lot of extra carpet that you will have to trim. You'll have to cut all these holes, maybe not as big as these holes, but still you have to cut them. This piece does not come with the new but it looks like I can move it over. All this is going to have to be cut for the console, for the steering column, and then lots to trim on the sides. I can do that after it's in. And I'm not going to show that, because this is normally where I'll cut something that's a little bit off or not quite right, and then I get mad at myself, but I put the seats on it and everything's fine. Anyway, be back. Okay, it's all vacuumed out. There was hay in here for some reason. Crayons and pennies, I understand, but hay? So your carpet won't come with your insulation on it, so they give you a couple pieces for that. I just try to get it in wherever I can, because obviously this is, comes from the factory. It's got it everywhere except for there, and I think that piece is actually on the floor in the car. So this is everywhere. This is going to be wherever I put it. Okay, that's as good as it's getting. And I just need to cut to holes over here so that the bolts will go on easy, like this and this. There's a couple of holes up there I need to make. I already did it on the other side. Was going to use some Gorilla Glue, but ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, I'm doing it, at least here and there. That should help it stay in place when I put the carpet on top of it. It's the next evening. All right, so I got these two tracks in here for the back seat. Sorry about the light. And I just got all the panels on, the trim panels, which are these guys. You have to put the centerpiece in first, then you can put then you can put that one on. Then you have to put the piece up front on, the kick panel, and then you can put this piece on. Same on this side. Centerpiece, the back piece, the kick panel, and then this piece. Otherwise you got to pull one end or the other out to get the other panel underneath it. Now next, the console. So before you put this console in, put this piece in. This just clips over here on the side. Here, there's two little clips, and then you got one black Christmas tree clip that goes right there. That's it for that. And then putting in your console, got to make sure that you get the front lined up here. There's some guide pins, one here, one on the other side. And once you get those lined up, the thing just slides in place and put screws back in. 10mm in the back, 7s everywhere else. Do not forget to connect your cable. You may have more in here depending on what options you got. That guy right there, that's going to be the one you forget. Okay, found something good for this Ryobi ratchet. Putting in these little tiny screws. It's about all it's good for. Okay, that's all in. And next is this cover piece. This, I gotta pull this back. I'm sorry about the light, folks. I gotta do it when I can. Gotta pull that back, and then this just slides right in and snaps right down. Before you put your seats in, don't forget to cut out your vents and pull your power seat cable out. Okay, both the front seats are in. Caps are on. Over on that side as well. I'm missing one. It's not gonna get one. So next, the back seats just slide into these little guides here. I'll go put those in now. Okay, that wraps it up for the carpet replacement in the 2010 Ford Escape Carpet is from Auto Custom Carpets. Tools I used were a ratchet, extensions, 15 millimeter for the seats, Torx bits, I think I mentioned earlier in the video, common screwdriver, pliers, needle nose pliers, and a magnet to get those little clips that fall down into the B-pillars, and a flashlight if you're going to do it at night. Get a bright one. And what else? I think that is about it. 15 millimeter deep well is what I used. So this can be done. Common hand tools. You don't have to be factory trained or a professional technician. It's a piece of cake. Now if you want your carpet changed, don't call me. Do it yourself. I just told you how. Thanks for watching.